So one of the things with Reese is it's very difficult to know what toys to buy him or what games to buy him, especially when it comes to birthdays or Christmases. The worst question I get is, what is your son like? What can I get him? And I don't know. But a lot of parents like me are in the same situation. So I want to give you a bit of insight into one of the things, or a few of the things that Reese enjoys. They're not always toys, which is surprisingly. So you've got to go outside of the toy aisle to find some interesting gadgets or things to play with. So I'm in Reese's room at the moment. He has his own room, which we're very lucky to have. It is on the same level as us, so we can always check on him or be here for him. And I'm really, really grateful for that. So all the stuff is in here. Everything's in here to allow him to freely access anything he's got. So first of all, I've got the Gonge Carrousel. Now, I've shown many videos of this. It is one of the best items you've ever purchased. It is great sensory input, and I'll just show you now. It is a spinning chair. It is low to the ground, so if he was to fall off, he's not going to get hurt. But he can spin to a massive speed or momentum on that. So I can post a link of where to get these. They are very expensive, but there are some sponsorships available. Let me just introduce you to our cat. This is Jake, who's here. So in terms of the Gonge Carousel, it is very expensive, but if you can find funding or sponsorship, if you cannot afford it, I really suggest you look into that because it's been a great purchase. So if I take you over here, we've got a few toys that Reese has set out. One of the things that is vital in our house is that he loves to set things up on the windowsill. It must be the light coming in he enjoys. But we ensure that we can retain that trust between myself and him by never touching these or moving them. Because if he puts something where he wants it or lines it up in a line, he really doesn't want someone coming along and changing that. So just to give you an idea about when I said they're not always toys, let me show you what I've got. So here we go. This is his line of items here. So there's a very much a variety of what he's got. So to give you an idea of what we've got here, this book is my book. I can show you it's very well used, but I've only read a chapter of it, and he loves the embossed lettering on it, so that's now his. We've got other things here. These are amazing. I don't know what they're called. I like to call them poppers. You push the little things in, and they are fantastic for sensory play or for fidgeting. So I'll put links to all these on the comments below. To show you some other things. So we've got here, we've got a little train. This is from IKEA. This is a little till, but he loves the large buttons on there. He has learnt loads of maths from that. This is called Montessori Math, and it's all little tiles of numbers. And this is great for engagement and interaction. You can pass tiles to him, create so many different things to create engagement with that toy or item. I've got one of these. I don't know what they're called, but you see them in pediatrician offices all the time. So this is great for fine motor skills, and he loves just playing around with the little gadgets on it. This is another one of those items that's not a toy, so he loves the numbers on here. It's not even out of the box yet, but fantastic for him in terms of excitement around numbers. And then we've got some Duplo, and he loves this because he can do a bit of putting his little Peppa Pigs down the slide and watching them go, and absolutely loves that item as well. So that is a little bit of an insight into my son Reese's room. A couple of things he enjoys. I mean, if you see anything behind me as I'm talking, please just message or comment if you want to know about that. But don't just search in the toy aisle. Look in other areas. Take your child out. Take them to different areas to see different items they might be interested in. And again, keep that trust. Don't move their lines. Don't move their little setups, because that is what they enjoy. So thanks for following, and I'll speak to you soon.